Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. Today, I want to talk to you about what is your identity as a manifester. So, if you're listening to this podcast, I hope you're learning about manifesting and you are manifesting exactly what you want. And for a long time when I was learning about manifesting, because I started learning about manifesting 2008, and I had I took a long time to really learn some of the basic things or apply the basic things. I learned them, but I didn't fully grasp them or understand them. And there wasn't a lot I was using just books at the time. I found some Neville Goddard lectures online that I could read, but I never heard them verbally. It was all books that I was reading back then. And so there wasn't a place for me to go back to really get explanations. I think I did stumble upon a message board at some point that had talked about some manifesting stuff that was really interesting. But I didn't fully grasp what manifesting was, and how I needed to apply it. So for a long time, I'm not going to say I didn't believe it worked, because I knew that it worked. I knew that when I applied it for some small things, like the very first day I learned about manifesting a parking space, I manifested a parking space in a really crowded downtown event where I just kept visualizing an empty parking space, and I got a really great space. It was my very first attempt at manifesting, and it worked immediately. So I was intrigued, and I was very interested, but I didn't fully understand what it meant. I didn't fully understand. I remember reading very early on the lecture, The Pruning Shears of Revision, and really having a hard time with that concept of revising, of changing the past, of going back into your imagination and going into an event and changing what that event looked like in my imagination. I just had a hard time with it. And so eventually, 2 years later, right, we're in 2024 now, and I have an identity as a really good manifester, as a great manifester. And I don't always, I just did a few weeks ago a podcast about what to do when you're facing a manifestation failure. I don't always manifest exactly the way I think it's going to go, but I know that I'm good at it. I know I have a facility with the tools of manifesting. I know that I get the results that I want more often than not. But there's still things that I'm working on. But I've developed this identity as a really good manifester. And so when I was working on this manifestation that I said failed earlier a few weeks ago, someone asked me if I didn't manifest this outcome, what would I think about my manifesting? And at the time I said, I won't think anything of it. I'll just think it didn't work out, it didn't happen. I don't think it'll affect my self-concept as a manifester, how I think of my manifesting, and it really hasn't. I really still continue to believe that I am a great manifester. And the point that I'm getting to today is that take a good, honest look about what you believe about yourself as a manifester right now. And you can be really honest here. You don't have to pretend. We talked about pretending yesterday. You don't have to pretend that you feel like you're a good manifester if you don't feel that way. But you're going to work on, whatever your starting point is, you're going to work on getting to a different self-concept as a manifester. So even though I have a really great self-concept as a manifester, I think I'm really good at manifesting. I've manifested lots and lots and lots of things over the years. There's still room for improvement. And what movement forward do I want to make in how I think of myself as a manifester, what my identity as a manifester is? What do I want to do to improve that today? So for myself, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to work on getting closer to, I always manifest exactly what I want. I always manifest exactly what I want. I'm going to work on getting that in my self-concept. That is where I'm headed. If you're somewhere else on this journey, it can be anything. It can be even that this week I'm going to get my first manifestation. I'm going to see proof that manifesting is real. It can be just going from, hit or miss manifesting to every single time like me. It's your choice. And I just want to encourage you, it's okay wherever you are on this journey. The journey continues. Like I said, I started in 2008. Here we are in 2024. There's always things to learn in manifesting. There's always new things that you want and you're going to desire that you're going to work on manifesting in the future. So, there's always more. And so wherever you are today is perfectly great. And what is that next place that you want to go to? And remember, you're going there in your imagination. It's who you are. It's your identity. There's no one else involved in this but you right now. In this moment, about who you are as a manifestor, no matter what you're manifesting, specific person, money, new job, health, whatever it is, a parking space, cup of coffee. It does not matter what the manifestations are. You're wherever you are in your manifesting journey, and that is perfect. And then you're going to choose somewhere else to go, and that choice is 100% yours. And you're going to go there. And then the next step on that journey is also 100% yours, and you're also going to go there. So I want to leave you with at least something kind of concrete to work towards. I want you to choose. I want you to do what I said earlier. Take an honest look. Decide what that is, whatever it is, and kind of put it into a sentence form. And then decide where you're going. And pick a sentence or an affirmation that really encapsulates that. And so mine is, I am a manifestor who always manifests exactly what she wants, exactly what I want. That's what I'm going to choose for myself. That's what I'm going to be working on. And I ask you to choose something for yourself, whatever it is. I'm a good manifestor. I'm a great manifestor. I'm the best manifestor in the whole world. Whatever it is, choose who you are as a manifestor today. Thank you so much for listening, and may you manifest exactly what you want.